Hey everybody, Scott Burnette here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video in balmy, sweaty North Georgia. Today we got a little bit different video. My wife is off camera here. She don't like being on there, but she has a project she wants to work on and she's going to be a hand model today. So when we were back in Florida, she got a whole bunch of these that had washed up after a storm. And they're real dirty and dingy and everything, and she's been watching videos of people using muriatic acid and water to clean them, and we've set up a station and using all the necessary safety precautions, rubber gloves, eyeglasses, mask, and all that stuff. Yes, we did that. So we have 1 cup of muriatic acid from Home Depot and then 4 cups of water, and then we have a receptacle of water to wash them in, a pair of tongs that you can throw away, cardboard. And what she's going to do is she's going to grab hold of the shell, dip it in the muriatic acid, and you're going to see it, a chemical reaction with all the calcium and crap that's on in there. For 3 to 10 seconds, let it drip, and then put it in water and wash it off, and we'll let it dry, and we'll see if we can see a difference. So we're going to get started here. Let me move the camera in. Alright, now show us what it looks like first.
Okay, so these are shells. Of course, they've got a calcium buildup on them in the sand and everything, and so they got that white film like on them. So we're just going to take one and we're going to dip it into the muriatic acid and water mixture.
That's what it looks like.
For 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Should bring out the color in the shell. Dip it in water. I want to make sure I got the inside of it. And as you can see, that did bring out some of the color in it. Took some of that white film off of it. Now let's try this one. It looks like it really has some good color to it. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that one definitely turned. That was some pretty colors. And yes, you should definitely wear rubber gloves and safety glasses when you do this.
We'll go through this again.
See, it brought out the colors in that one. We've got another one here. It's got a pretty good calcium buildup on it, and it's got a little black in it. The black is where it's set in the sediment for a long period of time. The shells there on the east coast of Florida where we were at, a lot of those do come into the shore black. And it is because they've sat in the sediment for a while. So let's dip this one. 1, 2, 3. Probably shouldn't leave it in there longer than that, but I'm going to flip it over. Bowl's not quite big enough. Oh yeah, this one you can definitely tell the difference in. Look at all that. See, as you can see, it didn't really get all the black off of it, but you can tell a big difference in the color. I think the black's a little harder to get off, so. Got one here. Let's share this one with you. This is one that's really black that's sat in the sediment for a long time. I know it's going to take longer than 3 seconds to get all that black off, but let's just dip it a couple of times and see what we can come up with of what this one's going to look like. As you can see, the black's coming off into the water. I think after 3 seconds it really starts to damage the shell, and it definitely starts up a smell after 3 seconds. So as you can see, it started to take a lot of that black off, a little bit of the color coming through. Just dip it again. Got to push it to the limit just to see what I can come up with here. Oh yeah, so you can see color starting to come out in it.
Let me zoom in.
Black starting to come off of it. Let's grab this one. It looks like it's probably going to have some really pretty colors to it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can almost just see it when it's in there, taking the calcium buildup off of it. Yeah, that really brought out some pretty color. Let's get it in the water bath. Yeah, see. Let's do one more. This one's got a really heavy white coat on it. 1, 2, 3. About lost it there. 1, 2, 3. Get all that muriatic acid out of the end of it. Oh, that one's a little disappointing, but you can tell it did clean that white film off of it. So these four, it definitely made a difference in the color. So there you go. There is cleaning shells in muriatic acid. Again, it was 4 cups of water to 1 cup of muriatic acid. You can see all the stuff that's been come off the shells there floating in it. And now we need to talk about disposing of it. Okay, to dispose of your muriatic acid water mix, you've got to dilute it. I would dilute this in about 4 gallons of water, and then we can pour it down the drain and then flush the drain, or we can use it to clean something. We're going to put it on our driveway since it's driveway's concrete and we need to wash it, so we're going to put some of it on there and rinse it off. But take extreme caution because it will eat you up, eat your skin up, and anything else gets on clothing. So just take extra caution on disposing of your muriatic acid. Hope you learned something about cleaning shells with muriatic acid, and hope all those shell collectors out there that have wondered how to clean them, I hope you try this out and it works for you. Thanks.
Alright, that's how you clean the shells. I'll take a picture of them and show you what they look like now. Compared to, we got some more, I'll take a picture of those so you can do a before and after right here.
Got another one I'm going to clean.
So she's going to be doing this for a while, and then we're going to clean the driveway with the leftover acid. We'll try not to let her splatter me with it. Hope y'all like this video. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. That button's right down there, by the way. Doesn't cost you a dime. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day, a great sweaty day.
And that's what that one looks like.
And y'all can see how our evening's going to be. But hope everybody's having a great day and a great week. And until the next video, thanks for watching.
Okay, just one more. Anybody that collects seashells understands that. Just one more. Ooh, I ain't gonna get a hold of this one. It's always just one more. That one's really full.
That's it.